Alrighty, hello again, this is Trice Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, back to deep space exploration and heading out to the carrier. So let's get in game and get things rolling. Hello, Mr. Mad Hatter, welcome back. Alrighty, system map. Hello, Shane, welcome back. Yeah. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Hello, Jean-Marc, welcome back. Hello, 777. I don't know if that's T-Hibs or Thibs, but welcome to the channel. Glad to have you aboard. Tibbs. Okay, cool. I will attempt to remember that. Doo-doo-doo. It's going too fast. Ah, crapola. Cool.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Doesn't look like a good area. I'll go over here. That looks better. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Hello, Squirrel Lords Gaming. Welcome back.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
And interesting? Yeah, it's always something interesting to find. Well, near as I can tell, the Cajun is just a Canuck that decided to move to warmer climate. I could be wrong. I see. Well, that is slightly different. That makes them Scottish. Hey, why can't I see any more grass? Oh, there's some over there. Victims of the clearances. Well, there's a bacteria. Yeah, pretty much. Swear at him, if not outright take up arms against him. Yep. Indirectly, yeah. Although he got the lairds of Scotland to do the dirty work for him after paying them all off. Shipped them Nova Scotia, shipped them to Australia, shipped them to New Zealand, shipped them anywhere to get them out of Scotland so that he could cut down all the forests in Scotland to build the British Navy.
Power plant capacity exceeded. May have to go pick a slightly different part of the planet for the bacteria. This area is a bit rough, which is going to make them hard to see. Doesn't mean they're not here, just means you can't spot them. Or it's not as easy to spot them anyway. Yes, I know, I've been there. Both on family trips and on business. Though unfortunately, I've never gotten to see the tidal bore. Just the timing was always just off.
or the lighting. I would love to more than just see one. I'd love to surf one in a kayak. Specifically a whitewater kayak. But it has been many, many, many years since I've kayaked, so I doubt very much I've got the skill any longer. And I don't know that my shoulders would allow me to hang out on a high brace anymore. Low brace I could probably still do. Be interesting to see if I could even roll on the left. Depends how far along you get carried. Usually you don't. I wouldn't think you'd get carried very far. But I suppose it depends on quite a number of factors. So long as you're not, trying to navigate a turn, it shouldn't be too bad. Just dive deep and let it go under you. I'll let it go over you. I'd also like to go see reversing falls. That would be amazing. Watch it change over from outgoing to incoming or cut back the other way. Either way. Quite a few places I haven't been that I'd like to go. And while I've been to every state in the U.S., and I think every province of Canada but the two northernmost, there's still places in each state that I haven't been to yet that are places I'd actually like to go see. For instance, I'd love to go to the top of Devil's Tower, but the only way I could get there is by helicopter. So no way in heck I could climb that.
It's funny, I live in New Hampshire. I haven't been to the top of Mount Washington yet. I'd like to do that. Been there, yeah. Been there. I've been to Arlington Cemetery. I've been to the Smithsonian, the National Zoo. A lot of the common sites in DC. I've been to the base of Devil's Tower. I've been to Monument Valley. I've been all over the bloody place. One of the few places I haven't been to, I haven't actually been to the Grand Canyon. Even though I got in the right state, well, states, was there on business, so never got outside the city. Airport flew into the airport, went to the place I needed to work, and then flew back out. So I didn't have time to go see any of the sites. Would have liked to. Just wasn't time. Boy, this last bacteria sample is being a bit of a pain. Now, that's another place. I haven't been there. I'd like to go there. Again, one of those states where, fly in, do a job, fly out. That's been my exposure to a lot of the states is, yeah, they cut a tunnel through it for cars. I mean, come on, that's a monstrous tree. Love to see it. I got lucky when I was up in Glacier Bay to have my camera set up and catch the beginning of some glacial calving at just the right time that I was able to shoot off a series of pictures of the glacial calving event. So that was kind of fun, kind of neat. Also got a picture of flowing lava in Hawaii taken, basically the lava flowing into the ocean in Hawaii, and I took it from a helicopter. I certainly can, yeah. Got to touch an iceberg too. Although it wasn't technically an iceberg at the time, since the cruise ship sent out a launch and picked up the iceberg and brought it on ship so people could touch it. Took a picture of a grizzly bear. That was fun.
although he was a long, long ways away, which was unfortunate. I would have liked a closer picture. And I know there was one that was closer to us, but the reason I know is he left his steaming opinion of us in the middle of the path. All right, I'm going to need a different location, I think. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Funny, I was on that hike up into grizzly bear territory carrying my camera and lens and tripod and all that stuff, and the lens itself was 35 pounds. Monstrous, monstrous lens. All right, let's see if we can get one more bacteria easily.
Orbital flight engaged.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
All right, let's see if we can.
Landing gear deployed.
It's a great area to spot any if there's any here. That same lens I took a picture of Boston from Mount Monadnock, which is in New Hampshire. It's not even in the same state. Not quite sure how many miles are in between, but it's a ways. There we go. Quite a few other things I'd like to do. I'd like to go get a closer, well, I don't know, better look at a manta ray. I've actually been within 10 feet of one. The problem is it was at night, and he would just slap his, as was coming in for the plankton next to the shore, he would slap the
tip of his wing against the shore, so you could see the tip of his wing, but not the rest of him. But I'd like to be, in daylight out in the open ocean and see one of those guys. Retract landing gear.
Landing
Them
gear
and a
retracted.
whale shark.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hello, Khan Mirza. Welcome back. Alrighty. I can understand that. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, is this Frutexa? Yep.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Yeah. If we can get up there. Wait a minute, there's some right here. There's some Fruity Loopies. I believe there's some back here a bit. Yeah, over there. There's one. And now we go the other way. Whoop, there's some right there. Uh-oh. Ah, going over the edge. Well, let's see if we can get close enough to scan this without falling down. All right. We're running on a ridge, we're running on a ridge, we're running on a ridge. I don't know if I'm going to be able to land up here. That's a pretty small landing area. Yeah. Maybe here? Nope. How about up here? I don't see anywhere that's going to be landable. That's a bummer. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
How about this peak? Can I land up here? Maybe. Much better chance here than on that other one. Well, maybe over here. It's kind of steep. I don't think we're going to manage to land. That's too bad. Maybe the next peak over? This one looks way too... Yeah, I don't think we're going to land on that one. Way too edgy. Might be able to land in that valley in between, but it's not what I'm looking for. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
It's another one. It's way too spiky at the top. This planet has a very high spike factor to it. These ridges are just crazy. Okay, Tibbs. Have a good night. And thank you for joining us. All right, I just need to find somewhere to park. I'm getting to the end of my night too. Been a couple of places it was going to let me land. I want to get up a little bit more up here, I think. No, up here it's just too spiky. I gotta go downhill. All right. How about over here? There we go. All right. All right, so not the most productive night of all. The life forms on this planet were particularly difficult. Just spread out all over the place, not clustered close together. So, well, it took time. So, yeah. We've done everything we can for tonight, and tomorrow night we'll continue to jump out towards the carrier and explore more. So at this point, I'd like to thank everybody who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. Mr. Mad Hatter, Shane Stevenson, Jean-Marc Labby, easy for me to say, Tibbs, Mr. Mad Hatter, Squirrel Lord Gaming, and Khan Mirza. Thank you guys for joining me in the stream chat. It's great having you guys along, as always. So we will pick things up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus, signing out.